The crowd has assembled here at the Energy Solutions Arena
Alrighty.
in Salt Lake City, Utah. It's your
Utah Jazz 1-3.
For the Utah Jazz, they come into tonight after the loss to the Heat in Miami.
And up against the Houston Rockets. This ain't going to be easy.
It just seemed out of whack. The matchups were wrong.
Not a good start in the early going, but you know, you expect this.
You know, it would be
Long process
to
of
me
building.
why they stuck with that, Steve. I mean, they dug themselves a hole, and then they didn't make the changes they should have to get out of it. Didn't make any good adjustments there.
All fueled up and ready to go.
That's a good start, Mr. Favors.
Courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for
Like jumps out in the pick and roll.
Beverly and Harden man the backcourt.
And
Terrence
Favors
Jones
gets
is down low with Howard.
His
And it's
on.
Ariza in at the three.
And how do we want to defend these guys? Do this. Deny. I like forcing baseline. It's just the way I like to roll. Want to make Ariza put the ball on the floor. What am I doing? Go under for him. Smother. I should do it. And matchups. I don't want Hayward chasing around James Harden all game. I put Alex Burks on him and hope for the best.
Utah's on defense.
Let's go.
One thing with the Rockets that makes them so explosive is just how efficient they are in transition. They rarely miss out on an opportunity when they have a chance to put the
Let my
defense
coach
on
settings and the players' ratings
Now
do their
here's
thing.
Beverly. The three. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Beverly. Now here's Ariza. Pass to Beverly.
All right,
Three-pointer.
good D, boys.
And the shot is good.
And you know, with the Rockets, it isn't that
You know, if it comes down to Patrick Beverly shooting a
Seems
shot
more
at
often
the
than not, they're
end of the
getting
shot clock, I'll
and
take
one
it.
play defense. But the finish was anything but pass.
Such a bad
He
defensive
hammered that
team.
down,
So
but
bad.
Superb above the rim action.
Now here's Burke. Kicks to Hayward. Feeds it to Favors.
Jeez.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the
Terrence
stripe
Jones
for
jumped
two.
out of his friggin'
It's on Dwight
shoes.
Howard. Rockets knew how to convert fast break chances, as you said, Steve. It's a big part of their game.
Well, they're a terrific ball handling team top to bottom. That allows them to get anyone.
Everything I
the
do
ball
with this
in
team in
transition and just fill lanes.
in-season training
Makes
is
converting those
defense,
fast breaks a
defense,
lot easier.
defense,
And that one
defense.
falls for Favors.
Well, Derek Favors still developing offensively. I think he's trying to refine his post game and his shooting touch, but the potential is still there.
And for Favors, most
That's
of
how I
the
had to
shots
switch
touched
camera
coming
angles a little
around the
bit.
rim.
Go with the
Yeah,
old
strong
2K
offensive
camera
rebound.
playing
He can
on
use his imposing
the
physique
zoomed
to
sideline
overpower
angle.
a lot of defenders.
Stolen by Kansas. Pass to Burks. Dishes it to Burke. And the pass to Hayward.
Let's go.
The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Favors. And a
There you
foul
go,
called
Mr.
on the
Drop
shot.
Stepper.
Got him on the way up that time,
Use those
so
badges.
he'll shoot two right here.
Derek Favors, a really nice fit in Utah. Tough, has a low-key, low-maintenance personality.
Miguel's seen better days.
Doesn't seem to get bothered by attention and accolades. All he does is work.
First one falls for him. And Favors last season, guys, signing a 4-year extension with the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, he wanted to stay in Utah, and they've certainly been happy to have him. A foundational piece for this team, no question.
The dead action commentary in this game is excellent. It really is.
And so Favors nails. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Now here's Exum, guarded by Harden.
Exum.
A nice shot by Exum. And Harden a relatively.
More and more they started alternating Favors and Cantor to minimize their court time together. That wasn't the initial idea. They were actually hoping to be able to play those guys together.
Chap
I
step.
still think they've got to continue. Dwight Howard has gone through his share of nicknames over the years, and some of his names have been.
See, I need to find a way to get Burke one a little bit since he has the volume shooter badge. Even if it's something this early or late in the quarter, just to kind of get him heated up.
Terry the pass to Howard, and he dunks it after the pick, frees him up.
Boy, Trevor Ariza doing a nice.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Beverly gets to Ariza. And the officials whistle on the shot.
Defend.
The bucket's good. He'll go to
Defend
the line.
without fouling, please.
The Jazz making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here.
Hayward against Ariza. Fader on the way. He clangs it
Go.
off the back
Fade
end,
ace.
and down it falls.
The stat sheet, I mean, steals, assists, and he'll give you some highlight reel, too.
Come on, Cantor.
Cantor's shot is off.
Ah.
Rockets on offense.
I should know
They're
better
on
than
a
to try
14-5
those.
run here. Here's Ariza. And Cantor pulls it down. Jazz trail by 9. 1:32 left to play in the first half. Inside. Here's
God.
Gobert, and you can count it.
Let's
Go to
go.
the line with a
Thank
chance
you,
to make it
Gobert.
3.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Utah. Elliott Williams comes in for Exum. The Jazz shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
The Jazz weren't good at home last year.
The dish now to Nova. The tray. It's rebounded by
Not
Houston.
quite.
A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And that game featured one of the
hell?
least consistent offensive
He's
performances.
a big playmaker or scorer. He's basically a three-point shooter and a defensive specialist.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Hayward.
Here we go,
Foul
Gordon.
call that time on the way up.
have to
That'll
ride
give
him like
two
a
chances
mule.
at the free throw line here. And Patrick Beverly, a nice find for the Houston Rockets, makes an ideal pairing with Harden in the background.
Yeah, he sure does, Kevin, because he's tough, he's defensive-minded. He's a good complement to Harden, and I think any team in the league would love to have him just because of that
A
toughness
lot
and
of work
that
to do with this
competitive
team.
desire.
A lot of work.
Hayward hits them both.
The boards. This is a very strong rebounding team.
And I think what's most impressive about this club, though, is the fact that they were in the top five in points scored. I mean, that's what they do. They like to get out and run and really get a lot of shots up. And when they do, when they knock down open looks, they're tough to beat.
Can
They
we
grab
draw
their
some
own miss.
contact fouls,
And
please?
Favors kicks to Hayward. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Cantor inside.
Hey, Cantor.
Working on Jones.
But he misses.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Here's Ariza. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Trevor Ariza showing increasing comfort with his outside shot. It really makes him a two-way player because he's always been a presence defensively. Long and athletic, able to guard multiple positions.
Exum, he's checked in for Burke. And here's Exum. 7 points in the game. They get it.
Oh, my God. White. Beast.
Howard against Stevens.
Jeez.
Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go.
Just getting owned.
Goes back up. Jones.
How did we not get that rebound? Oh, my gosh.
Well, plays like that. Hustle.
Eunice, and it's Beverly in at the point guard. Hayward with the ball. Beyond the arc. And he gets it to go.
Gordon's trying his heart out.
Hayward's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Jazz. Rockets leading by 15. Now here's Beverly. He dishes it to Harden.
Now here's a bad matchup.
Puts up the baby hook, and he gets it to go. Harden's
for 8 straight seasons. That's pretty impressive.
It is. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Eunice. Terrence Jones comes in for Smith. And Trevor Ariza is subbed in for Jason Terry. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Let's go.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even.
All right, we're only down 12.
This is when we put the...
They're still young, still developing that chemistry, but make no mistake, they've elevated themselves from playoff contender to potential title contender. Exciting times are certainly in store in Houston.
Derek Favors check. And he gets it to go.
All right, Trey Burke's starting to wake up some.
This quarter. And Beverly kicks to Howard. Can't get it to go. And it's Utah the other way. 1:46 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Hayward. Here's Burks. Offline with his three.
Not meant to be, boys.
15. Now Beverly. They set the pick at the elbow. Harden. Jones, the pass to Howard, and he gets it to go.
We're just getting destroyed.
And the Rockets lead by 17. And there's Terry. Passes to Howard. Shoots a fader. Rebound by Williams. The Jazz have gone 4-10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Clark. And he can't stop this drought. Another minute.
That's fitting.
Terry with it.
Well, it's going to be a long season in Utah today.
The win here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team.
A long game today. It's going to be a long season.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great
but that's part of the building process.
Game here.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
The lumps are being handed.
Dwight, coming off the loss in last game, what was the difference tonight in how this team played?
What can you do? Just got to get the team better.
From a tough game last night, started out strong. We just stuck with it. We stayed together.
Stupid update messages. Scooping anything up and maybe have to play the game again.
Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you. And for Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great 2K Sports crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us as Jordan presents our player of the game, James Harden.
Harden did nothing early, did a lot late. Points, 3 assists, and 4 boards. Wow.